Hello everyone and welcome back to Hobbycraft TV. We are live and it is a celebration of the newly launched Cricut Joy machine. So we are here with Aisha.
Hi.
Welcome back. And Aisha, let everyone know what to expect from today's live stream.
So as Krishna said, we're going to be celebrating all things Cricut Joy. So I'm going to take you through what you get in the box, how the machine works with Design Space, and I'm also going to show you guys how to make a card and upcycle a plant pot for Mother's Day.
Fantastic, so do stay tuned. Obviously we are live, so any questions you have about the brand new machine or any of the accessories that go with it, or indeed any of the projects that you see Aisha demonstrating today, then just send us in a comment because we'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, to get you in the mood, we're going to play a short overview video on the Cricut Joy, so we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we hope you enjoyed that teaser of the Cricut Joy. I'm going to pass it over to Aisha, and where are we going to start today then?
So we're going to dive right in and start off by making a card on the machine. So to do the cards, you'll need a card mat, which is an extra special mat that's been developed just for the Joy.
Okay.
And you'll see that it's got, if you can see it on the camera, there's 2 different layers. So that's for where you slot your card blank in. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And we're going to use the really lovely card insert packs, and in here you get everything you need to create your card. So just pop that there. So within your pack you get inserts in different colours, there's the card blanks, and you also get your envelopes. So
amazing.
Everything ready to go, and in lovely colourways as well. So with the Cricut Joy, it works in the same way as the other Cricut machines. So you'll need the Design Space app installed on your iPad, your phone or your laptop. We're going to use a laptop today, so you should be able to see my screen. So once you've logged into Design Space, you'll need to tell Design Space that you're using the Joy. So at the moment you can see up here it says Maker. So I'm just going to click down on there and say we're using the Cricut Joy. And with the cards, there's loads of projects already in Design Space, which makes it super easy if you need a quick card. So I'm just going to type in Cricut Joy into the projects. And there's lots of different designs to try. So as it's nearly Mother's Day, let's go for, gosh, there's loads. Maybe a You Are My Sunshine card. That's quite cute.
Yeah.
So with the projects, everything's loaded into Design Space. So all you literally have to press is make it.
Oh, wow.
And then you're done, pretty much. Then it'll take you through to the mat preview screen.
Okay.
So where it says material load type, you're going to say that you're using the card mat, and then it will say the material size, and then yes, we want to proceed, and then continue. Oops. So that will then connect to the machine. So to pop the card blank in the machine, onto the mat even, sorry, take your card blank, then the mat, and then it's just a case of slotting it under there, and then where the score line is, just make sure that's butted up against the clear plastic, and then just smooth it down to make sure it's nice and stuck down. Then within Design Space, you just need to select the material cutting from, so that's already popped up, which is super handy. So we're using an insert cardstock. And it will tell you that you need to have your fine point blade loaded, and then it's just a case of loading the mat into the machine. And there's no buttons on this machine like the Explorer 2 or Maker. So you literally just place the mat in, and you can hear it starts loading, and then it just loads the mat for you. It travels through just to check you've got the right size material in there, and then on the screen you'll just need to click go. So if you're using your phone or your iPad, again you'll just need to click go. So everything to do with the machine is controlled through the app, which is really good. And then it just works away, and it's nice and quiet, so you can have this out on your dining table, even in your kitchen or in your bedroom. So,
and it's very compact, isn't it?
Yeah,
so that's
really
one of the great
good
things
size.
about it.
So whilst that's cutting, you then just need to choose an insert. I'm going to go for a nice tealy colour, and I'll grab an envelope just to keep that to the side. And there's lots of different colours of these card packs, insert packs available. So there's neutrals and lots of reds and pinks and things, so lots to choose from.
Absolutely. Okay.
So whilst that's cutting, on your Design Space screen you'll get a progress wheel come up. So at the moment it's 33%, so you can keep an eye on how that's all going. So that is, oh, it's nearly finished.
Good timing.
Yeah. So once it's finished, it will the mat will exit the machine. So then we just need to click the unload button, and it comes out. Then it's just a case of carefully peeling away. I find the best way is just to flip the mat upside down and just peel your card blank away from the mat. Okay. Just be careful of all the little pieces. If you get any bits, some bits get a little caught in if it's intricate. So here you go, it's cut, and all the really handy, all the bits stay on your mat so they don't end up all over your carpet, which is worse. Then you take your insert, and within the card designs there's little grooves for you to pop the insert into up the top. Kind of like photo corners, I suppose. Just pop the card in.
I was going to ask as well, is this project suitable for a beginner? But I definitely think it is.
You can whip up a card in like 5 minutes. So if you have any last minute birthdays, or your child comes home from school and it's like a teacher's birthday or something. So
Brilliant.
there you go, the card's all done. So there's lots of different designs in Design Space birthday cards. You can use the pens as well that come with the machine, and on Design Space it'll tell you when you switch over. So yeah, great for beginners to get going with. And then you've got your envelope.
Perfect.
And you're ready to go. And then just to get the bits off your mat, I'd use the scraper tool just to carefully scrape it off.
Perfect. So wanted to ask you as well, before we get into the next sort of mini demo, what would you say are the key sort of best features of the Cricut Joy that everyone needs to know about that maybe they don't yet know about?
So the Cricut Joy does matless cutting, which is really exciting. So there's smart materials. So we're going to do a demo in a minute that uses smart vinyl. So the liner that it's on is slightly thicker, so you can just literally pop your vinyl into the machine, which is great. It also does repeated cuts up to 20 feet. So if you're doing a big wall decal project that has lots of little components, you can just leave it running. It'll feed the material in and it'll cut up to 20 feet. You can also cut one image up to 4 foot long and 4 inches wide. So if you want to do like bigger scale projects, it's good for those kind of things. There's also it's a really good size, so if you don't have a dedicated craft space, you can just pop it like in your cupboard. Because as you can see, we've got the Explorer 2 here. It's tiny in comparison, and the Maker's even bigger than this. So yeah, it's great for quick projects, like if you're doing loads of labels or birthday cards and things like that.
And we're going to show some of the images on the screen as well of different project ideas that Cricut have shown. So like you said, with the repeated cutting to make like a wall decal, some lovely
really nice
ideas. And also head over to our Get Started in Cricut Joy page as well, because we have lots of handy tips and advice for you. I know you wanted to mention this as well before I forget. So explain what this is and why you love it so much.
So this is the travel case that you can buy for your Joy for when you're out and about. So you can come with you.
Yeah.
So it's sold separately, but it's amazing. So you can pop Joy in there. She's called Joy. And then power cable and things go in the side, and then there's a handy little pouch on the back, so it'll fit your mats in.
Oh, perfect.
You can put your little tool set in there. So I definitely, and it's so pretty.
I really like it. So don't forget, guys, you can head online to hobbycraft.co.uk, or you can head into your local Hobbycraft store, because obviously the Joy and the accessories are all available there too. So do find your local store and visit, because our store colleagues would love to see you. Okay, so shall we get on to the next little demo then?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'll just pop my card mat to one side. So now we're going to do something exciting. Just go back into Design Space, which is having a little think. Oh, what's happening
We do
there?
also have a poll, so I'll just launch that as well, because we definitely want to hear from you. And obviously the Joy has so many amazing features that Aisha just spoke through. So we want to know, what is your favourite thing about the Cricut Joy? So do you love its sort of compact size and the ease of like just taking it around? Or do you love the matless cutting feature that Aisha is very excited about? So get involved, vote in our poll. I think it should come up on your screen shortly, and we will reveal the results very soon.
So where's my pot? We're just going to personalise a little flower pot for Mother's Day, because it's just around the corner. So I'm just going to do something super simple, using an initial on the front. So I'm just going to do this by eye, so fingers crossed. We'll be okay. So I'm in Design Space. I've just clicked on the text function in the sidebar, and I've just added an initial, and then you can play around with different fonts. I'm just going to keep things simple and use the Cricut Sans font, which is really easy to read. So once you've got your letter in there, we're just going to hit Make It. And so you'll get this pop-up come up, so it gives you the options. So we're going to be cutting without a mat, but you've also got the option of on a mat. So if you've already got some Cricut vinyls that you have in your stash and you want to use them with the machine, you absolutely can. There are mats with, you get a mat with the machine, this little dinky guy, and there are longer ones as well that you can still use your vinyls and things on.
Perfect.
But we're going to go without a mat, because we're using the Smart Materials. So when you get your vinyl, it will say on the box that it's a smart vinyl, and the length it is, and then the different colours and bits that you get in. So we're going to go with the without mat option, and then click Done, and click Continue. So it's going to connect to the Joy, and then once that's connected, you then need to, like with the card, select the material you're using. So we are using, so this one is removable vinyl. So let's just, so we're going to browse all materials, and we're going to type in the search bar Smart Vinyl and click removable. If you want to favourite this, because you're going to intend to use this quite a lot, you can click the little star, so you don't have to search for it every time. So we just then click on that. Right, now, difficult decision what colour to use. Let's go for those. So yeah, there's lots, this is my favourite pack. So there's lots of lovely colours. And in this pack you get 5, which is amazing. So we'll use those. Okay, and then it's just a case, would you just be able to hold that for me? So it's just a case of loading the vinyl into your machine. So again, like the card on the mat, you just place it into the guides, and you can hear the machine roller starting to go, and then it just takes the vinyl in, checks you've got enough space, or material even. So if you're cutting like 10 foot, it will take the vinyl in. Just make sure you've got enough vinyl, because there's nothing worse than cutting and then finding halfway through the cut you don't have enough. So again, we'll just press go in the app and then we'll begin cutting. There we go. So with the Joy machine, it's good to know that you cannot use any of your existing blades if you already have them for your Explore. Gosh, that was quick, it's already done. It has its own unique blade, just because it's obviously you can see the size difference.
Yeah.
So this is an Explorer 2 blade, and that you can use in your maker as well, and this is the Cricut Joy blade.
Okay.
So it's tiny, yeah. So you always need to make sure you have this. So we're just going to cut another A, because I'm going to do my favourite technique of offsetting. So again, it's just going to... This is hard to do upside down. So just hold that there a second. I'm getting too keen, I need to press finish, and then we'll just start the cut again. I should have put 2 on the mat. So again, without the mat, done, and then continue, and then you'll see in your materials, because you favorited it earlier, it will come up in your material. There you go. And then just take it out a second. There we go. Top tip is not to do this upside down. So whilst that's just having
a moment,
we will cut this down. I'm going to ask you to weed this just to show how easy it is.
My favourite job.
So weeding is just the process of removing all the bits you don't really want to transfer onto your design. So with these, it's just a case of peeling. So I'll give that to you, and I'll just turn this round so I can just see it better. Okay, so I think we've confused it by being upside down. So let's try again. So when you get the Joy out of the box, you'll get a pen in the box. You also get a really handy guide, an Open Me pack, which has some materials for you to start off your first cut. There we go. We confused her by being upside down. There we go. So we'll just click go.
Do I need a tool to cut this bit out?
Oh yeah, so we're going to
weed it out.
There we go.
Need to be down with the lingo.
There's your weeder tool.
Okay.
So yeah, as I was saying, in the box you'll get this Open Me pack, which is lovely, and you'll get your Let's Get Started booklet, which tells you all about the blade and where you need to go to find out how to set up your machine, and you get some nice materials to have a play with, and there's also your warranty and things in there. So you get that. You also get a standard grip mat and really cute little pen. These have been designed specifically for the Cricut Joy. So again, if you have any existing Cricut pens, they won't fit in the Joy, just again because of the size.
Yeah. So
they have to be dinky, just like the blade. So that's complete. So we just press unload. Where are my scissors? There we go. Everything's blending into each other. So we just trim that away. So the good thing about these removable vinyls is if you want to upcycle the plant pot again, you can just peel them off.
Oh, perfect.
So you can just give you that one to read, continue to use it. So then we'll just add this onto the pot. Just peel that off. So when you get the Joy, I would definitely recommend investing in the basic tool set that it has, which is in the lovely blue, so everything's matching, because everything has to match. So with this you can use a transfer tape, but because they're super simple, just shapes, I would just peel and stick.
Yeah, so if it was something a bit more intricate,
then so an intricate cut, use your transfer tape, but because we're just doing it. And then to do the offset, literally you can either do it left or right. Ooh.
The pressure
to line it up. So just offset. Ta-da!
Oh, look at that.
And you
It's
could add
so quick
little,
and easy,
yeah,
isn't it?
you could add little flowers. That looks so cool with a cactus in it. Yes.
You turn around, Aisha.
Oh, then everyone see.
Fantastic. So literally in a matter of minutes, you made the plant pot and also the card. Don't know where that's gone. But yes, I don't know where this has been. But as you can see, it's just so quick and easy. Would you say this is a really good machine for beginners then?
Yeah,
Aisha?
definitely. If you're a beginner to Cricut or beginner to craft and you really want to personalise things or make cards, this is a great machine to have in your stash.
Yep, and lots of also labelling as well, which I know
I love
you
labelling.
love that. So labelling kitchen jars and things like that, getting organised, obviously, a bit of spring cleaning and things. So it's a great time to check this out. And once again, you can head online to hobbycraft.co.uk to find out how to shop and also head into store as well. We have had a couple of questions as well, so I'm going to read those out. So Heather says, does anybody know how much they are?
So the Cricut Joy is £179 online at the moment, and you can find it in store. So,
Yep. Cara, hello, asks, can you use the Cricut Joy with fabric or vinyl?
yep, you can definitely use it with vinyl. You cannot use it with fabric.
Okay. Hello to Maxine, who says, does the Cricut Joy have a print cut option for cards?
Oh, I haven't tested that one out yet. I'll have to have a play and find that one.
Just checking to see if there are any other questions. We've had lots around how easy it looks.
Yeah, super easy. Yeah, and as I was saying, I would definitely, if you don't have the basic tool set already, there's this really lovely set which has your scraper tool in, your weeder and a spatula tool, so I definitely recommend getting that. And if you're doing card making, definitely the CardMat as well is just a starter to get you going.
Brilliant. Jennifer's got a bit of a tricky question here. She says, could you make any use of the cutouts on the mat? So those ones. So what would you do, Aisha?
Well, I would definitely keep the letters that are cut out, and then you can use a glue pen. Love a glue pen, and you can just stick them onto another card. So you can make 2 cards.
Yeah.
For one.
Fantastic.
Out of one cut.
And you're using all of your materials.
Yeah. Especially as they all stay stuck to the mat, so you know what order they have to go in and how the pieces need to be arranged.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
it was
could do
in
the
the same design.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great idea. Thanks, Jennifer. And Sue asks, do you do craft sessions at your stores using this? So Aisha, tell everyone about the custom craft or the Cricut workshops that we have available now, and also Cricut Wednesday for those of you who don't know about it.
Yeah, so in our custom crafting stores across the country, we run lots of different workshops and demos. If you just go onto your local custom crafting stores page, you'll be able to see a list of all those and then book onto them. And then in our non-custom crafting stores, we do Cricut Wednesday sessions, which run 9 till 10 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Again, if you can't make that time, it's always worth giving your local store a call just to see if they have any other available slots, because they might be able to fit you in at a different time. Yeah, and you can learn all about Design Space, learn about the different materials you can use, which machine is best for you, so you can ask questions about the Maker, Explorer 2, the Joy. So
yeah, and just make a really sort of informed decision.
Yeah.
So yes, do check that out. Oh, we've had the results back from the poll, so that's really good timing. So we asked you earlier, what is your favourite thing about the Cricut Joy? Is it the size and how compact it is, or is it the matless cutting? And 69% of you voted for the size. So yeah, I mean, I would agree, because it's just really easy to pick up and go. Lots of love as well for the carry case in the comments. We definitely agree. Yeah. So that's great to know. 69% of our viewers think it's a really good size.
Show it closed up. We can show you it in the case as well.
Absolutely.
I just love the case.
Any excuse to love the case.
So yeah, it's really easy to just go in and then it's all nice and sound, safe and sound. Yeah.
You're ready to go home, Aisha. We've also had a question from Ruth, who says, can you use it via your mobile phone, or does it have to be hooked up to a laptop?
Oh yeah, you can definitely use it on your mobile phone, Android or iOS device. If you just go to your app store or equivalent on your phone, you can download the app for free. Yeah, I use my phone quite a lot when designing Design Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're out and about and you have an idea, you can just design it and then save it and pick it up when you get home and
that's brilliant. Hello to Sarah, who says, can you make t-shirts with this?
Yes, so if you're using the iron-on vinyls, so we've got Smart Iron-On up here, which again, you don't need a mat to use. There's also infusible ink sheets for Cricut Joy, which is really good. So infusible ink is ink that infuses into your fabrics with the infusible ink blanks. So there's t-shirts on there, so you can do loads of different t-shirts with it.
Right, we've literally just had so many comments, and everyone is just absolutely loving it. Cheryl asked why weren't we using transfer tape, but that was because it was just more simple design. Really
for simple designs like that. It's easier. Well, for me personally, I just stick them down by eye. But if
Aisha is an expert. Let's not forget. Aisha is our resident Cricut expert. Caroline says, "You're brave. I would have had to use transfer tape, or I would have made a massive mess." So yeah, we're
lots
looking
of practice
at an expert here.
But yeah, if you were cutting out a design like this out of vinyl and you've weeded it, yeah, definitely. I would definitely use transfer tape for that.
Another question from Heather, hello, who asks, "Is it chargeable or battery operated?"
Unfortunately not. You need to have a mains power plug, so it comes with that and it just plugs into the back in there. So yeah, that one's mains powered.
Okay, so I think we've come to the end of the questions. Sorry if we have missed your question. We will get back to you after, but thank you so much for obviously all of your comments and your questions. We've loved having you, and we hope you've enjoyed the sort of demonstration and just taking a closer look at the Joy. Is there anything else you need to go through with us before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. Just head into your stores.
Yeah, absolutely, because our colleagues are so excited about it as well.
They're really excited.
Yes, so definitely head in to store. We want to say thank you to Aisha for joining us again today, and thank you to everyone for tuning in. We will see you again very soon.
Bye.
Bye.